YouTube and welcome to another GV anime review where it's all about speed and knowledge this week in my review of Nana Maru San Batsu, or Fastest Finger First, a new competition themed anime from our friends at TMS Entertainment. So put your fingers on the buzzers and try to be the smartest guy in the room. Our main character in Nana Maru is Koshiyama Shiki, who just entered high school. Koshiyama isn't a very social person and spends most of his time in the library reading books about whatever subject. One day he has an encounter with a girl named Fukami Mary who loves to do quiz bowl, being competitive quizzing. Mary is impressed by Koshiyama's huge knowledge and she overhauls him to join the quiz bowl club. So like this, Koshiyama gets pulled into the exciting world of competitive quizzing. If you remember my summer 2017 preview that I did 3 months ago, you might remember that I described the then upcoming summer season as a season of new concepts. There were a lot of animes coming out with concepts that I hadn't seen before, and Nana Maru was one of those. I personally had not seen an anime before where quizzing was the main theme. Animes about card games that I had seen before, but one where pure quizzing was the main theme was something new. So you will hear this again in some upcoming reviews. I will always give credit to animes who go outside the comfort zone, who go away from the normal anime themes and who just try something new. And going further on that, they didn't choose the easiest theme with quizzing. Actual physical sports contain a lot more excitement of their own and are therefore easier to adapt into an anime. A second positive point was that, as I pointed out in my first impressions of this anime, I could immediately guess that this was an anime from TMS Entertainment. It had the same atmosphere, the same use of inner monologues, and the same decent animation like I have seen in other TMS Entertainment animes. Nana Maru had very solid animation, nothing too spectacular, but the animation was very clean and solid like I'm used to from TMS. I didn't notice a single mistake or piece of roughness in the entirety of this anime. Now the main issue with this anime was that it was way too short to reach its full potential. Competitive based animes like Nana Maru need way more time than 12 episodes to grow. Look at other sports animes. Yowamushi Pedal going into season 4, Haikyuu 3 seasons, Kuroko no Basket 3 seasons. All these animes got lots of time and a sports anime needs that to make the characters grow. Now, especially Koshiyama hasn't had real development. He grew slightly in the understanding of the sport quiz bowl, but he has still a lot of hidden potential. Maybe we'll get to see that in a second season. That will depend on the popularity of this anime, because look where Yowamushi Pedal is now. Something that I briefly touched earlier was the excitement. I did feel that Nana Maru was way less exciting than other sports animes. With an anime like Yowamushi Pedal, I could sit on the tip of my seat of anticipation because it was so exciting. True, that is also partially because I'm just a cycling freak, but there was so much more adrenaline flowing in that anime, while Nana Maru was a very composed anime. There was never a real thrill in my opinion. And a final thing that I want to mention, I don't even know if this was a goal of the anime, so I'm just going to throw this out. One of the things that is key to quizzing is that you learn stuff, both before and during the quiz. In Nana Maru, you didn't have the chance to do that. Questions were racing by so fast that picking anything up was really hard. But this is a pure personal statement of mine, since it could perfectly be that this was never even a goal of the anime. So as a conclusion, Nana Maru was a new take to the competitive anime genre, but it missed a bit of excitement and adrenaline. Also, it was way too short to give any proper development to the characters. This is an anime that would need at least 1 or 2 extra seasons to really reach its full potential. So that's why I'm rating Nana Maru San Batsu at 3 out of 5 stars. If TMS makes a continuation of this anime, I would happily follow it, and who knows if it will become a new hit anime. I don't think anyone would ever have anticipated that Yowamushi Paddle would be as big as it is today. There are a lot of sports and competitive animes out there, like the ones that I mentioned, Yowamushi Paddle, Haikyuu, Kuroko no Basket, and so on. But two animes that I will recommend are first Sangatsu no Lion. Sangatsu no Lion focuses on the game shogi. Now be aware, this anime takes a whole different approach to competitive gaming, but I really recommend watching it with the second season starting about now. And the second one is an anime called Chihaya Furu. This is an anime that I haven't seen yet, but based on the description it looks very similar to Nana Maru San Batsu. So maybe one day I'll give it a watch. And with that I conclude my review of Nana Maru San Batsu. As usual, you can find a full list of all my animes and reviews over at Anime Planet. As usual, I will put a link in the description box down below. Now if you want me to review a particular anime from this list, please put it in the comments. Also, if you have a recommendation for me, put it in the comments as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, visit me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and subscribe to this channel for more reviews in the future. Then I will say arigatou gozaimasu and I will see you all in the next video.